So good morning everyone. I'm Sahasresh. I'm studying in your class itself. So today I'm going to explain you about some filters and how to change the layout of one table. So ma'am, I've increased the size of the table so that it's visible completely, but there is some amount down and to the side. So ma'am, first I'm going to explain how to do the sum of all these. So we learned it already, but I think many of them don't remember. Even I didn't remember, so I searched it or I uh, got it again. So now, if I want to know the cost of this item, that is the ice cream. So what I do is first I put this easy equal sign, then first I select the cost of it. The cost of it is rupees 150, and now uh, the quantity is 5 ice creams. So we have to do 150 multiplied by 5. So we put the multiplication symbol, we use the star to multiply and into 5. And now I have to add the delivery charges. So I put the plus symbol and I select the 53 rupees. And now we have to subtract the discount. So I put the subtraction symbol and select the 28 cell and click enter. The cost is 775. Yes, like that. See, if I do it to one cell and I select it and do the autofill feature, I drag it down. The same thing that I have done will be applied to all the cells, and automatically it will come for all the types of items. So this is how I did the total cost. Now I'm going to explain about the filters. So a filter is something which can be used now if you want to know the data of one single item at a time, we sometimes it will be small and it will be hard for us to find something. So in this case, filters can be useful. So to add a filter, there are two ways. I'm going to explain one of the way because the other way is not going to work. So I want to add filters to all the fields. So I select all the fields and go to the data tab and select in the sort and filter group the filter option. Now as you can see, we got an arrow on all the fields. I'll just increase this the row size so that the field's name is visible. Yes. So now if we see, we got the filters for all the fields, and these are the fields and these are the records under it. So now if I select the arrow mark, just a minute now. Yeah, if I select the fields, I'm going to explain it again. If I select all the fields and click on filter again, we get the filters. And now as you got the filters and I explained filters, you can understand how it works. So in the serial number, if you click on the arrow, you can see all those serial numbers are here. This is because uh, Excel has taken or noted down all the records under the serial number field. So now the option select all is selected, so we are able to see all the records. Now if I take out select all and click on number 8 and click OK, we can see only the records of only number 8, as you can see. And if I change the number and click on 3, we can see 3 and 8 both. This is because I did not unselect 8. Now if I unselect everything and click again select all and click OK, we can see the records of all the items. Now in the same way we can do it for all the fields. The item, the Excel has noted down all the items and the records. So if I take a select all and click color pencils, I get the records of only color pencils. The same way we have details for all of them. Like for the type of item, I have the types of item as stationery, needs, eatables, snacks, safety, and stationery. So if I select the filter option and click only needs and click OK, I get all the items that are in the category of needs. And like that, we have it for all. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. This is like sort A to Z means it will sort the items A to Z the alphabetically, and if we click Z to A, it will go the opposite way. Like this, we have filters, and as Vanshika said, we can also do the this way that we can select, and for this I don't have it here, so I go to the Home tab and click on Format as Table, and I have all these options. So if I go to the option, this one, the everything is added up here, but uh, because of the format of the Excel, we get these options like columns here. Because Excel did not think that all these are the fields, it got that, but it did not think that these are the columns, heading of the columns. So it noted down as column 1, column 2, etc. And now I'm going to say how I did the total amount. I did not add it in my own. I did not add it in my own or do so. I did it in a very easy way. So the same type of formula is added. We put is equals to sign and write in brackets. We write this sum. We write sum, and then I am selecting all these items, all the cost of the items, and enter. Just a minute, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. If I click sum, oh, ma'am.